I'll just say a few things that hasn't been said, right? Now, when you present, there was a reason why I was shooting you from where you were seated, you see. Because when you present, the moment your name is called to come up front, eyes from the audience are already transfixed on you. So it's important how you raise from your chair and then how you walk here. So we always say that when your name is called, rise from your chair gracefully, with grace and honor. Right? You just walk like a man person. Rise from your chair gracefully.
Men person like us.
Honor.
Right?
You see, what's happening here is that the moment you stand up, the moment your name is called out, people are clapping their hands already. You need to connect with the audience from the moment you walk from here, before you even open your mouth. So how do you go about it? Point number 2. When your name is called, as you stand, acknowledge those that are sitting next to you first. How do you do that? How do you acknowledge them? Yes, you just know. Just thank you, right? Thank you. Right? Already you want to connect with the audience from the outset. You see? Now, as you rise and walk towards what we call the spot, this is your spot, isn't it? Connect with the rest of the audience. How do you do it? I've seen President Zuma do it at times. He would say, thank you, thank you, as he's walking towards the
Remember what
spot.
we do.
Exactly. Even the Queen, have you seen the Queen? The Queen of England, what does she do? The royal way. Do you see that? Now, as you walk here, do not walk too fast or too slow. Because if you walk too fast, you might trip and fall. What will happen is your confidence. And confidence goes throughout the week.
Everything is on the floor.
Everything
Can I ask something?
Yes.
Okay, some people, like, I'll say an example. She's my friend.
Yeah.
Rulani, she doesn't walk fast.
Okay.
And she would rather be slow. Like, even if, can I make example with you?
Yes.
My friend, can you stand up there and go there?
No.
Yes.
Alright.
Okay, please sit down. I need to do something.
Okay.
Our next speaker will be Miss Rulani Manga.
That's enough. That's good.
Okay.
You don't want people to be clapping.
Okay, my issue.
Yes.
Sorry, my issue. I wanted to, it also helps me to say the way she walks. Like sometimes we think she walks slow. But that pace, is it suitable?
It's good enough. She's walking with elegance and she's good on using it.
Okay.
Elegance and don't
Now
look too slow.
I
Now, when you come here, my next point would be find your spot. The spot is the central area where you can see everybody. Right? So then there's no podium. You just look where you can see everyone. Now, when you are here, how then do you open a presentation? I want to discourage you to open a presentation with a joke, especially when you're sure that you're not funny. If you're not funny enough, do not open with a joke. Because you may open with what you think is a joke, and people do not, they don't laugh. What was supposed to be a joke, the joke is now on you.
You're a joke yourself.
Do you see that? Now, when you are here, you can speak. Maybe with the PowerPoint like that. Do not speak looking to the PowerPoint all the way. Or sometimes you are bringing in a paper. This is the worst thing you can do to yourself if you are nervous to bring a paper. Because what happens to the paper if you are nervous? It shows. Unless if you have somewhere to put it, that's much better. Do you see? Now, when you are here, as you speak, you are allowed to leave your podium and speak like this towards the audience. What are you doing? You're connecting with the audience. But when you walk here, let's say you've walked here up to this point, make sure you have enough words that carry you back to your spot. Because if you come here and then you are stuck, this becomes the longest journey of your life. This one. Make sure you have enough words that carry you back to your spot. Right? And what I want to say also is that preparation is key before a presentation.
Yes.
Every speaker, they are nervous before they go out and speak. Everybody. You said you like reading biographies, right? Did you read the biography of Obama?
No, I haven't.
I did. Do you know when he was elected in 2008, when he was going around campaigning, he said that every speaking engagement, before that, he would go before the mirror and speak for 2 hours, practicing to speak. This is why you find out that when Obama came, whenever he spoke, he never came with a paper.
Yes.
You see? Because he would have yes and practiced and looked at the tone of his voice and consult, you know, and then when he comes here, he's fully prepared. And then he connects with you, you like him more. Right? Unlike somebody who's reading throughout or looking at the script throughout. Do you get it? So all those things you must be in mind. And also, what you have to do to improve your speaking ability is that you must watch those who do it very well. Watch those masters in the game. Now, in your view, who do you admire out there who you say this one is a good speaker? Either people that I may know or someone in the public domain. Who do you say, oh, this one is a good speaker, that one is a good speaker? I can take 1 or 2 things from him or from her. Who do you look up to and admire? Who do you admire out there that you say, this one is a very good speaker?
I like Oprah.
Oprah Winfrey. She's very calm, collected, and has a commanding voice. Who else do you admire? Anybody?
I think Tabo was.
Thabo Mbeki.
Yeah.
It was good. Who else do you admire? Anybody? Anybody? Who do you admire?
It's a friend of mine, but he's very radical.
Who's that?
Joshua Maponga.
Oh, Bishop Maponga.
Yes, it's because I've been around him when he does his speeches.
Yeah.
How he does and his thought process. He's not the best in terms of.
Yeah.
But his thought process, so he teaches you how to prepare and to, you know. So for me, he is my ideal.
And Steve Harvey.
Hey?
Steve Harvey. You like Steve Harvey as well? All right. Here are some of the people that I do admire myself. What a coincidence. What a coincidence. What a coincidence. Here we go. That's the guy. I do admire him as well.
Yes, Maponga.
Yeah.
And Mugabe, yes.
Mugabe was brilliant. You know what? When I did my first and second degree in Zimbabwe, we were kept by Mugabe because the president is the chancellor of all state universities. So when I went there for the first time, he kept us. You know, we didn't like him. So what we did was, we said, when he comes, guys, as students, we want to protest. We want to make this ungovernable. But the mistake we made was, we allowed him to speak first. And the gentleman was charismatic. At the end of the speech, all of us were clapping our hands. He was that good. He was that good. Mandela also, because of his stature, you know, he could command, he had a way of commanding the audience. Who knows this guy in the middle?
He was also on to, like, I think 2 months back, he was also...
Professor Lumumba.
Yes, Lumumba.
PLO Lumumba. Go and watch out his videos on YouTube.
He had the last one, it was also
Brilliant.
Yes.
He's a brilliant speaker. That one.
Miles.
Dr. Miles of the late. Very brilliant as well. This one. Napoleon Bonaparte. It's brilliant. And these ones. Who can you recognize there?
Hitler.
Martin Luther King.
Martin Luther King. Where?
The
The guy in the middle.
Malcolm X. Oh, Mama.
The guy in the middle in red. That's not Julius Malema. Who's that?
It's CIC.
Posner from Cuba.
Commander-in-Chief.
From Cuba.
Exactly.
Oh.
That's Hugo Chavez.
Oh,
Yes.
Hugo Chavez. And this one,
Malcolm X.
Malcolm X. Now, what I've picked out is that people that you admire today and you say they are great speakers, there's someone from the past that they kind of imitate. I want to go and watch the videos of Malcolm X and go and watch Barack Obama.
Yes.
It's a split image. Barack Obama was inspired by Malcolm X. So you learn from him. This is why I'm saying you must also learn from those that are masters in the game. Watch them, how they speak, how they do it, how they put across their points, and things like that. And of course, that is Marcus Garvey. Marcus Garvey from Jamaica. And the lady? Margaret Thatcher. And of course, Adolf Hitler. I was reading someone who was describing how Hitler was good in terms of speaking when he started. And he was saying he was so good, he was a demagogue, that he could appeal to the emotions of the people. Such that women who were in the crowd, whenever Hitler spoke, they would lose their mind. Some of them would take out their undergarment and they started waving them. That's how brilliant he was.
Like the design is doing.
Exactly. Most speakers who are great are charismatic. They are charismatic. Even President Zuma, very charismatic. You know, there was a song, you know, that usually they say. What
Banana for.
when he started Zuma, he saw that whenever he saw people would go down, they're inspired,
Only the old women.
they're ready to go and fight.
Only the old women.
You know, what is he doing? He's steering your emotions.
Yeah, but
The old women were fascinating.
and all the women, I remember the other time, I think that was like 5 years back,
Yes.
he was wearing his traditional things, then he was just showing up like all the women, young and they were like, if Zuma can come, we'll say yes, Baba. Yes,
No, the old women. It's to design for us now. Because if there are WhatsApp groups.
Oh, for you.
You are very right.
There are WhatsApp
The way you look is very important also. The way you present yourself is very important. That's why you love to design, because it looks good, isn't it?
Yes.
It's always looking neat and tidy and nice.
Yes.
I was looking at when Obama became president in 2008. We looked at the constituents that voted him the most. Most of them were women. Do you think they were listening to the policies? They were saying, oh, this one against
they're
just
looking at
looking
the
at you. So when it comes to dressing, you have to dress well. So I encourage you to dress slightly better than the audience.